All right. Hi. So this is what I sound like today. So this is going to be a pretty short stream. I did promise to show you guys what it sounded like when my voice disappears, and this is it for a while. I'm hoping it comes back before Wednesday, or we're going to have to explain why Igor Knock and Knock has temporarily turned into an ogre or something. Very possibly. So last time, we finished towards the Underdark, and Vipsania Shatterstar is now Queen of Cania, one of the layers of hell. Pretty swanky. Now, ideally, or my initial plan, was to start with the next adventure right away, but, to be honest, I'm not sure my voice is up to that tonight, so I decided to do kind of a quick interlude. Hey, you might be the Queen of Hell, but you still, sometimes, want to go shopping. So, I'm going to show off, again, one of my favorite side modules, Zorco's Keeps, where I intend to get rid of a lot of Vipsania's extra doodads, and maybe even show the house ownership feature, which I've not done yet. So, let's load in my most recent incarnation of Vipsania. Now, hopefully, this thing won't crash on me. That has been an issue in the past. So, we'll see. We'll see. So, as I've shown you before, this is Zorco's Keep. It's pretty cool looking. Very nice. There's all sorts of stores. A tailor shop, a merchant's building, a library, a forge. Ooh. But I think our destination is going to be this lovely standout here, where Harvey will buy pretty much anything for a decent price, and I won't have to deal with it again.
Good to see you.
You look like you're someone who knows a bargain when they see it. I may not have the selection of some of my competitors, but I can assure you I have the best price. You won't find cheaper merchandise, and if you're looking to unload some of those heavy items, I can offer you the best deal in town. This is true. He does. So, let's see. I'm carrying a lot of shit, and I have a lot of money. I don't really want to get rid of that. I might want to get rid of some of these at this point, but we'll see. Got a lot of useless quest items. Oh yes, that I would love to get rid of. The Canium Cannons. This was a very cool sword I got in Hell. Ice Cold Sword, very nice. Let's sell it. Still keeping the Sash of Searing, just in case. You never know if you might turn chaotic. I doubt it, but you never know. Oh, that was right there. Nope. Not sure that's actually useful. Ah, yes. Nope. Do I want to keep that as a trophy? I kind of do. I don't know that I need that, really. What does it do? Ah, right. Not sure why I actually kept that. Wow. This devil's sting I got from what's her name, the thief girl? 1,341,043 GP. That is a crazy amount of money. And the katana, Radiant Death, is worse. Belonging to the renowned swordsman Viramoto. Fought 100 duels before dying. Goodness sake. Yeah. Never know what you might need undead, but it's also a bit expensive. I murdered a guy for that trumpet and didn't even use it. That happens sometimes, though. Oh, yeah. That is nice. That reminds me. I should put that on. I could actually sell Chrono Feely Hands for 2 GP. Good to know. I feel like we've traveled together so much at this point. It'd feel wrong to sell them. That I can sell. Huh. Yeah. You know, it'd be very funny if I go through all this, get Deacon again, and I can't equip him. So maybe I should keep a few things for him just in case. Let's sell the thinly veiled ripoff of Soul Calibur. Can finally sell that fucker. I will keep that for Deacon just in case. Not too. Alright. I think that covers almost everything. Alright. Okay, okay. Let's be honest, I'm probably not going to wear anything but this, but good to know. Okay. Monday. I could sell my son's top for 15 GP. That's not going to happen. So let's see how property ownership works in this little module, huh? Because you've seen the shops. I've showed you them before. You've watched me just empty my pockets and get a ridiculous amount of money. Is it a cheap module? Maybe. But I don't think so. I got those fair and square after all. Western Manor, Heimdall. I forgot which one's the best evil-looking house. Let's take a look at them, maybe from the outside. We can see. Probably the Asylum. The Asylum's pretty fucking evil-looking. Oh. Here we go. Can I go in? That'd be cool if I could. I cannot. Too bad. I could only hang around this awesome looking courtyard. Not even sure I can get out. That'd be kind of funny. Alright. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. Very modest house. Not really Ripsania style, let's be honest here. Ah, yes. Completely getting lost in one screen down. That sounds about right for me. All right. All right. The terms of service. The real estate agency sells keys to specific properties in town. This key alone gives full rights and privileges to its bearer to access and possess a home. If a property remains vacant and unused for a period of 2 full months, that is 56 days, the property is considered forfeit and will return to market. It's the purchaser's responsibility to keep this house key safe and in their possession. Zorco's Real Estate will not offer a free replacement key in the event that it is lost or stolen. Registered owners of stolen keys that are reported to the real estate agent and logged may be considered for compensation from the town management without guarantee. It is the responsibility of a key owner to report a missing key. When a key is purchased, it is registered to the purchaser. Registration does not prevent another adventurer from possessing and using a key. Keys that are not registered to anyone are considered invalid and will be repossessed. Key owners are free to trade or sell their key as they see fit. Unregistered owners of a valid key may register their key with the real estate agency for a small fee. Registered key owners may exchange their keys at Zorco's real estate for the amount of gold determined by the existing market price. All terms and services are subject to change without notification. Very legalese. For the new traveler. To the new traveler of our city, we pride ourselves at being a leading resort for adventurers from all across the realms. We are happy to provide services, lodging, storage, and one-stop shopping to all adventurers indiscriminately. Our local merchants offer some of the finest crafts available for veteran and beginning adventurers alike. Whether it's business or pleasure, we hope you enjoy your stay here, and don't forget to check out our popular casino at the Bastard Blade Tavern. The Targe and Scabbard has earned a reputation for finding diverse magical armors and equipment and bringing them to market. Along with our sister store, Imported Irons, we offer the largest selection of adventuring gear in the realms. The Wondershide Forge produces and sells an unmatched variety of the finest quality weapons. Our well-known artists are committed to constant exploration of the craft, so come on in and see a demonstration. Custom-made weapons of all kinds are made specifically with you in mind, be you a first-time adventurer or a swordsman of epic status. The Elder Mage Hofzinster has elected to found his magical library here and has opened a reading room for all travelers. A patented magic recharging system is available for use, as well as the most complete spell library for the public. So if you are looking for anything from a potion to a new wand, stop by Hofzinster's library. No membership fees required. As a customer of Explorer Bank, you will find that personalized banking solutions and world-class customer service are fundamental to your financial success. That's why we're committing to ensuring that the transition of your accounts from Kinsbank to Explorer Bank proceeds smoothly. The proud founders of King's Bank welcome you to safekeep your hard-earned gold with us. Don't let the dangers of adventuring take your gold as well as your life. Make sure when you are resurrected that your hoard of gold is waiting for your safe return. We offer the safest and most secure storage available for your king's ransom. Interested in investing? Let our financial advisors guide you to a profitable venture. Tired of endless wandering? No adventurer should have to forfeit a good home just because of their chosen occupation. Let the agents of Zorco's real estate help you find a dwelling that is attractive, comfortable, and practical for your storage needs. We offer anything from simple cottages to impenetrable keeps. There you go. That's a good advertisement for this mod. Alright, and this is an OOC explanation for what persistent storage and banking actually is, as available in this mod. Around Zorco's keeps, you will find containers that are called storage. These are scripted containers that will hold any item you place in them, regardless of whether you save the game or restart the server. Anytime you load this mod, Zorco's Keeps, in single or multiplayer, the contents of these containers will be the same as they were last time you used it. So for example, if you place a suit of armor in a chest marked storage, exit the mod without saving and reload the mod. The suit of armor will still be in the same chest when your character or any other character opens it. This is done by using the Neverwinter Nights campaign database system, which saves this information in your Neverwinter Nights database folder. This only requires a regular install of Neverwinter Nights version 1.64 and does not need any external database tools. Another type of persistent container exists in Zorco's Keeps in the form of the Explorer Bank Item Vault. Like the various storage chests, the Item Vault will also store any item across the restart reload. There is only one item vault, but its storage is assigned to characters individually. Any character using the vault will open their own personal storage container. No character can ever have access to another character's item vault stored items. You will never need to save the game in Zorco's Keeps. A number of functions use this persistent method and work independently of saved games. The Explorer Bank will keep a persistent record of the amount of gold in your bank account, if any. This record will remain regardless of how many times the module is loaded. Messages posted in the Bastard Blade Tavern will stay until deleted, and information like whether you are a registered key owner will persist. Okay. If you host Zorco's Keep on your computer, then any persistent information or items will be stored on your system. If you join a Zorco's Keep mod that is hosted on another computer, any persistent information or items stored on your own system will not be available. That makes sense. Okay, any other good books? So these are the books about the individual houses. Credits. I like the shiny purple cover of the credits. The Legend of Zorco. Let's read that one. The Legend of Zorco. Zorco is a great adventurer from another time, and indeed another plane of existence. He hails from the realms of Commodore 64, in the universe known as 8-bit. His existence now is imponderable and intangible, yet his adventurous spirit is still mighty. Once upon the dominion of Pixelation, he roamed the lands known as Adventure Construction Set. This place, often referred to as simply as ACS, is magically bonded and anachronistically linked with the realms of Neverwinter you walk now. Vastly different, yet strikingly similar, both these worlds contain a collection of unique and individual realms. These realms, however, are not isolated, but unbounded and permeable, a characteristic that governs a class of wandering hero, an adventurer of adventures, like yourself. The world of ACS is primitive, perhaps in comparison to our own, yet far less confined by concepts of time and place, or by notions of science, fantasy, and mystery. In this existence does Zorco reign as champion. These twin terrains share many commonalities, including a vagrant nature of living. While encompassing individual worlds, both beautiful and grotesque, no sanctuary of stone, iron, or wood was laid at its center. No home could there be for the perpetual homeless. So, with a humbled hand, Zorco built his own domain, and with a warrior's generosity, gave his kingdom to all. An anchor of ether was bestowed upon those, or onto those, who could never make port. Now, as legends speak true and myths brings verity, the spirit of Zorco has come again. Here, constructed and lavished with regard, are the keeps of Zorco, home to the adventurers of adventure, the champions of Neverwinter Nights. Zorco's real estate agency does not endorse any extraplanar travel, processes, or services. The views and opinions of incorporeal beings expressed in legends do not necessarily state or reflect those of the Zorco's Keep management, and they may not be used for product endorsement purposes. I do quite like that. Alright. Dragonwold. These are the big places. Let's see. The largest keep in Zorco, this massive structure features a unique open-air design. An imperial throne offers a spectacular overview, sure to please even the paranoid or power-mad. That sounds promising. Surrounded by a protective moat, the super keep can be a palace of sanctuary or solace. Services include a court musician, a 17-volume library, a fully equipped training room, and 8 storage units. Inquire at Zorco's Real Estate for pricing and availability. That one sounds promising. See what the evil asylum looks like. I don't know. Bepsani's not really one for the undead. So those who seek isolation or keep company with the undead will find a home in the twisted recesses of Beldam Asylum. The fortified castle lies to the northeast and sends away the prying eyes of shoppers with its intimidating energy. Offering 6 storage compartments arranged inside its efficient space, Beldam Asylum is a prize with an interior designed by the evil wizard Wistrick. A combat training station completes the list of impressive features. Interesting. An elegant display of design. Heimdall offers spacious rooms and the safety of a true castle. Occupying the northwest corner of the city, any good adventurer would be at ease there, with its well-lit halls. 6 storage units give plenty of room for a career's worth inventory, and a combat station will keep veterans sharp and agile. Alright, an Arkenstone. This massive keep is inspired by the ancient monoliths of the Ogamites. Enclosed by a towering wall, the Super's keep boasts the largest hall in the realms. Extravagance merges with monument in this castle fit for kings. 8 storage bins provide room for the band of expert adventurers. Additional features include a complete library, training facilities, healing fountain, and a full-time musician. They're big on the musicians. Well, since Deacon's probably going off to his own adventures, I do think Vipsania is going to want to have a musician. She misses him. Hopefully not one that's too competent, though. After all, she misses Deacon. Not a good musician. That's mean of me. Info mirror. I have no keys. That's good to know. Brochures. Nothing else. All right. Well, let's buy a property and take a look at it, and hopefully this thing won't crash in the meantime. Please have all paperwork ready. This guy, I think, just gives information on the mod itself. Okay. Alright, so there's quite a bit here. If you can't afford it and don't want to, let's see. Oh dear, my voice is giving out. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing this too much longer. What if I can't afford or don't want to afford a home? Don't worry, a limited amount of storage is still available to you at the Explorer Bank. As long as you have 100 gold, you can buy persistent storage for up to 20 items in the item bank vault. If you don't have 100 gold, well then, your only option is to store your items persistently in public storage, which means anyone can take it. And public storage is how you would put something and give it to another character, which is here. How to leave an item persistently for another character to pick up after. So I guess if you're playing a character and then you want to play that character's son and have the character have like an heirloom, that's what you do. Currently, the best way to do this is to place the item in free public storage at the Explorer Bank. Of course, any item placed in that container will be available to everyone, so if it is a valuable item, it's best to meet them personally if you can. I know I'm supposed to take my house key with me, but is there any way to leave my key permanently here? The reason you should always carry your key with you is you have less chance of misplacing it. However, we realize that on some adventures, you may lose all of your worldly possessions. The management frowns on it, but you can place your house key permanently in the item bank vault at the Explorer Bank. In certain cases, this can lead to key duplication, so exercise caution. That's good to know, because some modules do have an item strip, and you don't really want to deal with that. Okay, well, I'm interested in either one of these, so... I own Arkenstone and Dragonwold, and I have trouble with the camera. What can I do? Due to the enclosed nature of the CSS tile set, your view may sometimes be blocked by a wall. Make sure that you are in driving camera mode, and try zooming in closer. It may take a little getting used to. Alright, well, let's have a look. If it doesn't work, it's still kind of fun. So, I think that's all I need to know. Let's be very grand. Let's get Dragonwold.
Greetings.
Or maybe Arkenstone. I don't know. I am looking for a keep. Yes, I did read the terms of service. Let's go to Dragonwold. Like I said, let's be grand. I'm the queen of fucking hell right now. Well, one of them. 500,000 gold. Yes, I would like to continue. I was expecting it to be more, honestly. Alright. So let's see what Dragonwold looks like. And the trash barrel. Trash barrels are around the mod, and the cool thing about them is that you can use them to get rid of quest items that you don't want anymore, that you otherwise can't. And you just empty the barrel, and the quest item disappears for good. Very nice. There are a few things Vipsania has that are quest items from games that are no longer applicable. Okay, so that's the one we're going to. Oh, it's dark. It's late night. That might affect the view. That's too bad. That's okay, though. That's it. Day 3. Well, I mean, I could rest a bit and then see if I can see it in the daylight. Let's see what happens. Oh, hour 0. My mistake. I was thinking hour 3. Oh, that didn't actually move forward the clock. Oh well, I guess that's okay. Home of Ipsenius Shatterstar. There I go. I'm moving up in the world. I guess I can show you a few other places first. Well, or we could just look in anyway. Well, this is all nice and dramatic. I'm up high. Over a moat. I used a key, and I'm going in. Oh, I see what they mean about the walls. Oh, it is all quite dark. Can I use my torch to see? I do have the worst timing, don't I? Oh, I don't like driving camera mode. Oh, that's alright. I think I'm supposed to be a little closer. But this is quite nice. Look. See some storage back there. That's it. Library. Storage. Combat training. Let's look around. A healing altar. Oh, well. This does seem like a nice home away from home when I'm sick of dealing with hell and need a break. Not that I'd ever do that, I'm sure. What, me be lazy? Never. Yeah. I like the tatami mats. And some more storage. Yep. For weapons. And anything I put in here, I'll be able to access at another time. Okay, this is cool. Zoom in a little, dear. Thank you. Okay, now zoom out a little because I'm like right in her, breathing down her neck. Oh, I didn't realize it has a little bit of a nice Asian theme. Oh, maybe I've saved it for a character that did have more. I mean, there's nothing not Asian specifically about Vipsania, aside from our player image. So, oh, a bedroom. Nice. A pile of cushions. Very comfortable. Bed looks comfortable. Birdcage, lanterns. Navigating this place is going to be kind of tricky, I think. That's the only problem. It's not really a problem. It's just one of those things where when you get a fancy place with a lot of rooms, you gotta deal with that, I guess. Ah, we found the library. As likely evidence to file the books. Oh, interesting. Confessing by Guy de Maupassant. Oh wow, this is quite long. Albert? Oh, it's Tolkien. Fear no more. Ah, Shakespeare. Well, quite a not marble nor the gilded monuments. Oh, more Shakespeare. I don't know my Shakespeare. It's quite awful. Oh, I actually might enjoy hanging out in this library sometime and taking a look. Virginia Woolf. Oh, there's the door. Okay. Are there other shelves, or are those the only ones? Oh, I'm zoomed out too far again. That's going to take some getting used to, I think. A little fable. Oh dear. Kafka. Alas, said the mouse. The whole world is growing smaller every day. At the beginning it was so big that I was afraid. I kept running and running, and I was glad when I saw walls far away to the right and left. But these long walls have narrowed so quickly that I am in the last chamber already, and there in the corner stands the trap that I must run into. You need only change your direction, said the cat, and ate it up. That sounds like Kafka, doesn't it? Image of the Lost Soul by Saki. And John Mortensen's Funeral by Ambrose Bierce. Interesting. Well, I feel like I have a chance to actually get some culture. Nim Shin. Who knows? Maybe Vipsania can learn something. Pardon me. Yeah, I'm gonna call it quits in a little bit, though. The Tale of Rex. Oh, interesting. An allegory of chess. And Legends of North Saria. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so much like in the real world, I could get distracted by the library all day, I think. I still think fondly of this one library that was in Norristown, Pennsylvania, when I lived there as a kid. Oh, it was beautiful. It didn't have its books divided into genre. It did have fiction versus nonfiction, but after that... Okay, so let's get out for now. Like, the science fiction and fantasy were not in their own separate category, so I had to walk the hall, the not corridors, the shelves, looking for authors and then looking for people around them and things that looked like sci-fi and fantasy, and sometimes you get the damnedest things. I remember it quite fondly. Pardon me. I'm sniffling again. Alright, so now let's look at the Explorer Bank, because they did say that an option for dealing with your key if you're worried about translation, if you're worried about modules with item strips that steal your stuff, is to use the item vault. Let's talk to this fellow.
Hey there.
Alright. He looks like Lord Nasher. Possibly the older version of Lord Nasher, but still. I can withdraw gold. Storage vaults, right? Bullion bonds and loans. That looks like it would be fun to explore another time, but not today, I think. I think I'm going to purchase storage vault rights for 100 gold. Thank you. Can I purchase it again? I already bought them. Okay. So, item and free public. So let's see. Right. There's my key. Anything else I would want to store? Should put that in the house as a trophy, huh? Maybe another time. Maybe the Shadow Estate key would be good in here. Now we'll deal with that another time. So, I've basically finished exploring Zorco's bank for you. The other houses are also pretty neat, but I'm not buying a key to each one so you can see them. I think it's a pretty neat little role-playing module. You could cheat and get most of the other things. There are other store modules, for example, that are fine, and places you can sell things, but I like the kind of vague role-playing ambience. And I like the persistent storage. You can put some keepsakes in there that, you know, your character may hold sentimental value for. Anyway, you don't actually save the game here. Instead, you just export the character, like you would from any game that doesn't do it automatically. So save character makes a copy of you at your current status, with your current money, your current inventory, etc. And you just load that for next time. Save character. Alright. I think that's done for the day. I can show another utility module real quick too, if you'd like. This is the Pretty Good Character Creator. I've got the CEP version, but it doesn't really matter if you use that one or the regular version that's here. I think the regular version actually has a few more nifty features. Oh, we can go into the regular version. Doesn't really matter. And you can see what it does. I'm not going to export from this one, though. This is actually a really useful module. If you... Nope, I don't want to do that. Ah, there's my new one. Vipsania with a slightly lighter inventory and slightly more money. This is a really good module if you want to start a game that starts you later than level 1 and it doesn't have a built-in leveler. Most of them do, meaning you can start with a new character and they'll level you up properly at the beginning of the module, but some of them don't, and this sort of thing is something you can do if they don't. The setup helper
warm winds
will let you do things like set your level. You can raise the next level. You can rebuild your levels if you're not happy with what you've chosen. Change alignment, subrace deity. It's all quite good here. Chest for storage. be some basic equipment to buy, a forge. Pretty straightforward, just one room. Appearance helper. And then you go off and do your thing. I may have showed this one before, but I'm not sure if I did. So there you go. There's a bonus. Now, I think I'm going to call it a night, personally, even though I haven't been on for an hour. But that happens sometimes. I'm hoping that in a day or two I'll feel a little better and up for some more involved gaming. I think I will. And on Wednesday, of course, there's Effector of Change's Frog Pond Academy. I am going to be there. I might be talking like this, but I do intend to be there. So, we'll see how that goes. Alright. You have a good night. And I hope you enjoyed this glimpse. Next time, I'll get into the story of what happens while Vistania is the queen of hell. Well, of a hell. Well, she's got ambitions. Maybe she can get all of them before her end. I kind of doubt it. I think she might be reaching a little far. But then, Daedalus's story would be far less interesting without Icarus. Alright. Well, you have a good night. Alright. Now, who to raid? Is Emmy on? I thought she was on. Still. She is. Let's go annoy Emmy. All one of me. Alright, have a good night.